Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at a Botcon set, and it's the 2013 Botcon set for Electrons and Sandstorm. Yes, I really don't know if I've ever had a Botcon set. I've been to Botcon several times, but I don't think I've ever actually bought the souvenir set. I just bought other stuff. But this is really cool. I got this from a friend of mine, Mandy, aka Realistic, who is a fellow YouTuber. She is quite awesome. Definitely check her channel out. Realistic videos. I'll put links down below to her stuff. She reviews Transformers and other toys, hot toys, you name it, she's into it. She's also a cosplayer and does some really sick cosplay, and it helps she's really hot. But she does great reviews on the costumes, very cool stuff. And she's also a music artist. She is a rapper, and she sent me a copy of her latest CD, autographed, for picking this set up from her, which was really cool. Thank you, Mandy. Autographed, and you can see she's a geek, because it says so right here. But she has a Decepticon logo and a Cobra logo. Definitely cool stuff. Here's the track list. The first track, Supreme Class, I think is my favorite on there. And there's what the CD itself looks like. Really cool stuff. Thank you, Mandy. You did not have to do that. But she was looking to get rid of this, and I picked it up for the Sandstorm figure. I really wanted this, but I knew it came with this figure, but I thought it was a Legends class. I didn't realize it was a deluxe, which was really cool. So, which is Electrons here, which is very awesome stuff. Never been out of the package. So, this video, we're going to take a look at G2 Electrons and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Autobot Electrons out of package. Kind of, well, out of the main package. He's still sealed up in here, which we'll take a look at. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like how it was individually wrapped. Here is his bio card with some really nice artwork. There's his tech specs. If you want to pause and read that, you can. There is his bio. If you want to pause and read that, you can. Electrons he's a G2 character. He's actually, I think, originally known as Electro, but I don't think they wanted to confuse that with a Spider-Man villain or something. There may have been some copyrights on it, so they call him Electrons for the bot set. And TF Wiki actually mentions Electro may be a nickname for him. I don't know. But he was a laser rod. I hate that name, the laser rods. There were 4 of them. There were 2 Autobots and 2 Decepticons, and they were basically these kind of, to quote TF Wiki, turbo-revving street punks, which basically sounds like the description that Cup gives Hot Rod in Transformers the movie, which is kind of funny because it's a Cup redo. So that kind of made me laugh a little bit. I don't know if that was a coincidence or just an inside joke, but yeah, so there he was. Now, the color scheme, I will say, so far it looks very much like the Electro or Electrons from the Generation 2 set, and we'll see if the head sculpt actually matches up. There is his instructions. I don't know if I'll actually take that out because I know how to transform Cup. Now, I will say that this figure does have a known transformation issue. The head doesn't come up properly all the way because there is a part that was misassembled, supposedly, in the figure. Now, I don't know if that's all the figures or just some of the figures or the entire production line. I don't know. I will post a link to TFW 2005 that shows you how to fix that if you do have this figure. Down in the description. I'm just really, quite frankly, too lazy to do it. I really don't want to mess with it. But yeah, let's take this guy out of the package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Electrons out of package, and he does look cool. He's a Cup. He's a pickup truck, which is pretty cool. I do like it. It is very, very much in the color scheme and the paint style of the G2 figure, Especially this, the gold with the pink and the blue. It just looks really, really nice. We got this really nice G2 Autobot logo in silver on the hood. I'm really digging that, but I am scared to death for this guy. Oh, I hope he doesn't have GPS syndrome in 10 years. This scares the hell out of me when I see figures that are made of gold plastic. It does have a really nice, shiny gold flake, which tells me I might have gold plastic syndrome in my future. Can you tell I'm terrified about that? I love how the bed of the truck has got some rhino lining. That is really cool. The tires look good. I really... Can I get this truck in camera? I like the tires. They look really nice. Very nice detailing. I mean, it's a cup figure. We've got the front of the truck. I like the black painted grille. We got the yellow fog lamps. There's silver under the clear plastic for the headlights, which looks really nice. All in all, really good. And look... They painted the taillights. Oh, I love them. They're so nice. It just, you guys, if you watch any of my videos, you know that I've got to have some painted taillights on there. Just put a couple splotches of red, please. Here's the underside of the vehicle where you can put the gun. That is the secondary tailpipe. Although I wish they would at least paint that gray to match. That would have been nice. Definitely cool stuff. So, yeah, I mean... If you've got a cup figure, you know what this looks like. Now, being a laser rod, I don't know if this is the best design. Yeah, I mean, because the laser rods are supposed to be like big engine pumping, running around, tearing up the streets, kind of brazen street punks. You've got a couple of their Autobots and a couple of their Decepticons, and, they got these big Energon swords, and, yeah... I just don't see a pickup truck doing that, and the paint scheme is really kind of weird. It looks like scales or something, so some kind of weird Cosby dinosaur thing going on. I don't know. So let's get this guy into the robot mode and see what we think about that. All right, so here we have Electrons or Electro out of vehicle mode, and he's not too terribly bad. You can definitely tell there is an issue with his chest piece because it just won't go all the way in. I mean, it wants to go, but it just won't stand. Now, frankly, it's okay to me. I don't really mind. It's not the effort for me to take it apart and fix it. There's a little panel piece in there you got to take out, and you have to turn around and put back in. The issue is the spring. You want to make sure that you keep the spring tight because there's some spring pieces that are in there, and that can be difficult to get back in. Again, it's not that big of an issue for me to want to take it apart. And actually, I mean, it does look way, way different than Cup. There's a kind of a close-up. I love the detail on it. It looks really nice, but it just looks kind of weird and dinosaur-y in a 1990s kind of way. I like the face sculpt. It's cute. It's very, very cute. Now, there is no light piping on this at all. His eyes are just painted blue, but that's okay because they used a really good paint. And again, I like the head sculpt. It reminds me a lot of Chrome Dome, actually. That could be a good Chrome Dome head for sure. But then we got the pink and green on the knees. The only thing it's missing is the sword. To be honest, it would have been nice if they remolded an Energon sword instead of and used the hilt as the tailpipe instead of giving him the gun. I think that would have looked a lot cooler on this guy. Overall, I mean, it's an okay figure. This is not one that I would be like, oh, I gotta get this guy. Absolutely. It just happened to come with the figure I was looking for. And it's a deluxe figure, and it doesn't look too bad. So, it is a G2 figure. I do like it. The other issue that I've got, there's no G2 Autobot logo on the robot, which is unfortunate. I mean, he's got it in the truck, but I do like the robot mode. I think it looks really, really cool. It just... Like I said, it's got the mishap with the chest, but overall, I can't really complain about it. It looks way, way different than Cup. The head sculpt, the paint, everything just totally gives it a different look, and that makes it worth kind of cool. Is this something that you want to pick up? If you are a G2 completist, this is probably something that you're going to want to get. If you don't like G2, this is something that you can easily pass up. But if you're looking for the Sandstorm figure, which is what I was after, it's not a bad secondary figure, for sure. If I went to Botcon and I got this set, I would not be disappointed. Even with the defect in the chest. Not a bad deal. So Mandy, thank you very much for selling me this figure. I do appreciate it. Guys, go check her out. Her links are down below. Check her music page out. Check out her cosplay. Check out her Transformers and other toy reviews. Definitely a very, very nice girl. Very cool stuff. So if you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hated it, thumbs it down. Please share my videos and subscribe. I do appreciate it. And as always, look for more videos in the future.